Hi everyone, I'm Diana Quinn and here's our special guest Tony Denikos. Whoa, songwriting award winner Tony. Thank you for talking to us. We're going to start by playing Little Chrome Fish, which I love, and we'll play it for everyone right about now.
Somebody stole a little chrome fish off my car. There's a mark on the back of the trunk where the glue left a scar. I left my car in the parking lot. The car's still there, but the chrome fish is not. Somebody stole it, little chrome fish off my car. Bought it from Pep Boys, Manny, Mo, and Jack. It cost me $6.99 on sale, and I want it back. When I think of it, I get annoyed. On the back of my car, there's a sad little roar. Somebody stole it, little chrome fish off my car. By that little chrome fish on my car, Jesus knew it was mine. And the thief should go straight to hell, or at least pay a fine. Looks like it's metal, it's made out of plastic, I think. What kind of asshole would steal it? Probably someone that drinks. It's not the crime of the century. Doesn't anybody care, anybody but me, that somebody stole it, little chrome fish off my car. By that little chrome fish on my car, Jesus knew it was mine. And the thief should go straight to hell, or at least pay a fine. So I called the police, and the cop that answered my call said, boy, if you've seen one chrome fish, you've seen them all. I said, yeah, but mine's got some writing in Greek. It's got a Y and an O and an X and an E. He said, not to call back. If they found it, they would call me. What? Somebody stole it, little chrome fish off my car. There's a mark on the back of the trunk where the glue left a scar. I left my car in the church parking lot. The car's still there, but the chrome fish is not. Somebody stole it, little chrome fish from my car. Somebody stole it, little chrome fish from my car. I tell you, somebody stole it, little chrome met David E. Moulton down in Charleston, South Carolina, Sullivan's Island, actually, a place called Buddy Rose. And I came across this gentleman that was up there doing a song. And I approached him afterwards, and I thought, that the song was just brilliant in terms of its conception. The idea of it. I thought I had a little bit of work to do, and I asked him if he'd mind jotting down the lyrics that he had for that song, and I'd like to go ahead and fool with it a bit, and he graciously allowed me to. And I wrote most of the melody, rewrote the melody for it as I examined the lyrics. Of what he had written down. I edited it very slightly, but for the most part, those are David's lyrics, and I owe a great deal of gratitude and uh, you know to him for being generous enough to allow me to help him with the song and then giving me writing credits on it as well.
So now, why don't you tell us a little bit about the next song we're going to play, which is Gravity Wins?
Well, Gravity Winds is a song that I wrote about my escapades growing up. Um, I think I was what you call a rascal. I think if you survive it, you're allowed to say that you're a rascal. At the time, I think I was a social nuisance. Um, but looking back on some of the escapades and some of the jams I got in growing up, I thought it'd be interesting to go ahead and put pen to paper and see it from a comical side. So, Gravity Winds just about me growing up in Laurel, Maryland, and raising a little bit too much cane on the weekends.
But the officer in there, he's a real person, right?
Sergeant Harris was he was a famous cop in Laurel. I met him the first time I met him. When I say meet, I mean first time I met him in handcuffs. I was 15, and the last time I saw him, I was probably 32, 33 years old. I was at a batting cage, and I hadn't seen him for a few years, although we'd become friends, sort of, over a certain period of time, you might say. And he was at the batting cage with his wife, and we looked at each other and tried to figure out how we knew each other. And I guess he didn't recognize me without the bars in front of my face, and I didn't recognize him without the handcuffs in his hand. We had a laugh about that and hung out at the batting cage for a few hours. He was a really good guy. He
All right.
passed away a few years back, but
Oh,
he was a really
that's too
good
bad.
man.
Okay, well, we're going to play that right now for you. Ready? Roll the tape.
Hey, Tony,
Yeah,
what's the song about?
it's about allergies and drinking.
Allergies?
Yeah, every time I drink, I break out in handcuffs. When I was born, I was thirsty, boys. I've been thirsty ever since. Took a shine to rock the liquor like to make a convict wince. I'd get too damn good by Thursdays, and I was drowning in bathtub gin. If I get any, that's too many. Gravity wins. I was busted half a dozen times before I was 21. Waking up in Laurel City jail ain't the way to have your fun. Sergeant Harris used to rap my case, said we go and done you in. If I get any, that's too many. Gravity wins. You think I learned my lesson a long, long time ago, but when Friday night came rolling round, it was if I didn't know that you can't say where you going if you can't say where you've been. If I get any, that's too many. Gravity wins. You think I learned my lesson a long, long time ago, but when Friday night came rolling round, it was if I didn't know that you can't say where you're going if you can't say where you've been. If I get any, that's too many. Gravity wins. I had this little lady friend, Lord, she's barely 4'5". Had the cutest little kitty cat, could eat a man alive. Now I've been smitten by her kitten, but we're better off as friends. If I get any, that's too many gravity winds. If I get any, that's too many gravity winds. If I get any, that's too many gravity winds again.
You're more of a storyteller. I mean, you can see that in your songs, just like your influences are storytellers too. Tell me a little bit about how you write, and are all of your experiences from your own history, or are some of them fictional?
Those are really good questions. So, songwriting provides a platform, I think, by which I can go ahead and express experiences that I've had. And sometimes, often, they come in the form of a story. And, I might uh, come at a song as first person 5 year old or an 8 year old singing a song. I've got a song, in fact, in 2012, 2013, the song that I won the grand prize for was it's first person that I'm an older man suffering from Alzheimer's and memory loss. And then I've written songs from the perspective of a woman, and being a woman struggling with life's issues and so forth. And so it provides a platform for I think anybody that writes a song, and I can't speak for everybody, but I think the songs that I'm attracted to are the ones where it feels like the writer is sharing something about themselves. The story may or may not be about them. It may or be about me particularly, but certainly the feelings that I'm feeling and the emotion that I'm trying to convey and share um, are real. So I don't write songs about things that I do. I've written some political songs over the years, but they're songs that I feel passionate about. So it's hard for me to write like I don't sit down and think to myself, I'm going to write a story about a funny story about a cowboy or something. What usually happens is I've had some experiences, and I'm trying to get a, find a platform by which I can share that with somebody, and then connect with people. I think that's what I'm doing. Um, but I feel an urge to write stuff that moves me in some way or another.
Your songs are really great. I love them. They're interesting, and they're emotive, and they say something. So I want to thank you very much for your insights. Congratulations, and I hope to see you in person soon.
Thank you very much. Such a wonderful, wonderful honor to be associated with Saul and to be recognized for my songwriting with a great, great group of people and all of the talent in DC and around the world that participates in this. This is really, it's always been a highlight of my musical career to be recognized by Saul. So in mask, I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Oh, great. Thank you. And thank you. All right.